Good morning, FitVic here, along with producer Jen.
Hey!
Hey, it is May 27th, 2019. It's Memorial Day, and it is also Measurement Monday. So, get those measurements first thing, as soon as you can. Before I get into everything, I'd like to say it is so nice to be back. We had so much terrible weather last week, and our hearts and prayers go out to those who lost people or were injured in the tornadoes that swept across our great state. I think it was something like 208, or was that or 131 tornadoes, 208 storms, severe thunderstorms, and lots of flooding. And the flooding, of course, is terrible. And I can't even imagine what it's like to be displaced by flooding. So keep those people in your thoughts and prayers. And of course, and it is Memorial Day. This is a big federal holiday for me personally, and granted, some people get this mixed up with Veterans Day, and Memorial Day is to honor those that have fallen in service to our country. So please take a moment during your day and think about those men and women that have put themselves in harm's way and did not return back. So that's what Memorial Day is all about. So take a few minutes and perhaps go to your local event that's happening. I'm sure there's events happening all across our great nation. So that being said, it's Measurement Monday. And what else do you have for us today, Jen?
Oh, we're doing chest, legs, triceps, and neck today.
Oh, and on that note, I am going to go very light because I missed a lot of my workouts last week. So if you've been in, like I always say, if you miss, come back, but don't expect to be lifting the weights that you were lifting whenever you departed or right before you departed. So I did hurt my back last week, and I did not do it exercising of all things. I did it out in my lawn. So I am just about 100% on my back. But since I missed a lot of my workouts, I'm going to go very light today. So, and you will probably notice that. And Jen will probably ask me what weights I'm using. So what other interesting facts do you have for us today, Jen? Let's get our body moving. I just managed to talk to a minute and a half of not moving. So
It's National Cellophane Tape Day.
Oh, okay. That's the kind that we use on
Like gift wrapping.
Okay.
It's clear.
Oh, well, if cellophane tape gets its own day, then duct tape has to have like a week, because cellophane tape is great, but
Yeah, think of all the repairs that we would not have if we didn't have the duct tape.
yeah.
I saw someone yesterday that rescued a turtle that looked like it had been hit or something, and its shell was kind of cracked and missing. So we've got a lot of turtles rising up to the surface right now.
That's
everywhere.
right.
She was using tape to try to mend the turtle.
Oh,
But for things that we use tape for, who knew?
yes, and you're right about all the turtles crossing the road right now, and it must be the water level or something, because I've noticed a bunch of snakes and turtles all over the place trying to get dry.
Yeah, they're displaced also.
Just mimic me, okay? Move your body. Let's get it warmed up.
How's that feeling?
That feels pretty good.
Good to be back at it?
It feels great. It feels great. And, you know, sometimes life happens. We had a very good example of that last week. So we get right back on board when we can. And today's that day we can. So, do some arm circles. Let's get everything warmed up a little bit. We're going to be working our chest in a few minutes. And remember, let's keep in mind, be mindful about our 3 easy things that I always talk about. That's water, sleep, and stretching. And I know some of you are kind of poo-pooing me by saying, sleep, that's not easy. Well, I think we all go through battling with sleep at one time or another. But I have one key ingredient, and that's what we're doing right now that helps sleep, and that's exercise. So, do you believe in that, Jen? That exercise helps you sleep?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, good.
Sure.
And then some people, there's going to be someone sitting there going, well, I work out every day with you, FitVic, and I still can't sleep. Well, that's when you start getting in the mental side of it. And you change that verb, you change that from I can't sleep to I can sleep, or I sleep great. And it's a lot of it is just clearing your mind before you go to bed. And unfortunately, we get prescribed things to help us sleep, which in turn kind of makes us a bit dependent. So we get subscribed. I just hate to hear people in that loop of taking something to sleep and then turn around and filling themselves with coffee or caffeine in the morning to wake up. So that's a vicious cycle there. All right, just a few more minutes, a few more seconds, and we will get started on our chest. Do you have anything else of note?
Well, I do. It's really great. We can celebrate our National Grape Popsicle Day.
That's Grape Popsicle Day.
Yeah, I didn't want to save that for last because I didn't want anyone to forget to get their grape popsicles out today.
Is that the kind with the 2 sticks?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
You know what kind I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right? The 2 sticks, and you can break them in half and share, or not share. All right. Oh, it's time. I went over. Put our tape measure off, and don't forget it's Measurement Monday, so like I always say, be very consistent about your measurements and how you take them.
Okay, we're going to our chest.
Yes, ma'am.
So you talked about going lighter in weight because it's been a while. The alternative is on the screen.
Yes, I'm going about half my normal weight.
Okay.
All right. And if it's too light, then I'll increase it, of course. But until my back is 100%. We'll see how it goes today. Yes,
so
and be
typically you start with the heaviest weight and work your way down. So today, to be safe, you're doing the lighter and going up, right?
I'm probably going to stay light all the way across the board. We'll see though. This will be my gauge. Ready? Exercise. And while we're doing these repetitions, be sure to tighten up that muscle, okay? But if you're saying, hey, FitVic and Jen, I can't tighten up that muscle yet. Well, keep doing it and keep trying, and you'll get to where you can tighten that muscle. All right, there's 5.
6, 7, 8,
Breathe. Be sure to breathe.
9, 10, 11, and 12.
Well done. All right, let's stretch that chest now. Shoulders back, chest out. My body's kind of in two minds about this. Part of it's going, oh yeah, great, we're working out again, and the other part's going, oh no. All right, just like this, put your chest out, shoulders back, nice and loose. I want to give a little bit of a torso twist here. Ah, yes. All right. Let's get our next set in. I'm going to stay flat with my weights. All right, get in position, VPTB. Ready? Exercise.
First 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Focus on tightening that muscle, tightening that muscle,
7,
chest muscle.
8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Well done.
So what was your formula for healing your aching back?
I did a lot of stretching And I did take some muscle relaxers as well. And this is actually kind of a reoccurring thing for me. And it hits me every few years. I'll just overdo it. And when my back is swollen or inflamed, it doesn't actually hurt. And then it's a couple days later, once the inflammation comes down, then it starts to feel a little bit weak. So best thing to do for sore backs, especially sore lower backs, is get those abs strong, okay? Get those abs as strong as you can. And I made the mistake of thinking my abs could hold up to a couple hours of constant weed eating like this, back and forth. So that's what did it to me. And it's just a process of getting older. We just have to be a little bit more careful, but I don't want you to walk around so careful that you don't do anything, okay? Because you get to a point as if you're so careful, then all you do, if you're so worried about getting hurt, then that's what happens. You end up getting hurt, so, or getting injured. So we be aware, but not focused on it. So yes, so to answer your question in a short roundabout way, Jen, I just took it easy, lots of stretching. All right, third set, ready? Exercise.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
And finish strong. All right, shoulders back, chest out. Let's move our neck around a little bit. I feel crunchy. You'll feel this tonight, Jen, when you go to the gym. It's kind of got the snap, crackle, and pops going.
Yeah. I'm ready.
You ready to get back at it? All right, let's.
I haven't ran in a long time because of the water.
Oh yeah, most of your running trails have been underwater, haven't they?
Yeah. I'm over this water.
Over this water or over this weather? Or both?
Yeah, I think it might be both. I think we doubled. So last year, I think we only had 52 tornado spottings. And this weekend, we doubled our whole year last year.
Wow,
Just in this weekend.
that's amazing. All right, fourth and final set for chest. Let's finish strong. Get in position. Ready? Exercise.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Because last year it was really quiet this time of year.
5,
It was actually absolutely beautiful, if I remember correctly.
6. It's been a long while since we really had storms like this. 7, 8, 9, 10,
Let's finish strong. Smile.
11, and 12.
Well done.
I got to use my FitVic muscles though this weekend.
Did you?
We have some friends up north that own a nursery, garden nursery.
Oh,
So they had to evacuate their whole inventory.
wow.
So I was carrying topiaries, the big, concrete.
Oh, yeah. Well, how far up north, up in Kansas, they were flooding?
Yeah,
Oh, shame.
yeah. It's just started this morning. Started getting into the buildings, so.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, I did read this morning that one of our large dams down in Tulsa, the Keystone Dam, is actually It is actually cycling more water than Niagara Falls currently.
Wow.
Yes, which is, I think the dam system is great, but you think about how they try to measure. It's measured flooding, I guess, instead of just waking up and everything's flooded.
Right.
So at least you can give people a little bit more of a notification. Are you ready to go to legs? All right. How much time? We're doing all right time-wise? Good. All right, I'm going to do squats. My feet are shoulder width apart. You can see on the small screen down there, right here.
Other way.
Yeah, right here.
Other way.
Huh?
Oh, your alternatives on the other way.
Yeah, and then of course alternatives are over here.
I thought you were going with alternatives.
So I'll try to keep the count. If you're doing pelvic rises, I'll try to keep the count with you. If you're down on the floor doing those, or if you're doing the bands or just sitting down and doing leg raises. All right, are you ready?
Ready.
Exercise.
First one.
And that actually feels really good on my back. That stretch part.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more, let's finish strong.
11, and 12.
Well done. Well done. All right, if you're laying on the floor, give a nice reverse Superman stretch. Send those arms out straight and point those toes. And if you're sitting on a bench like I am, let's do some of these hurdler stretches. And the leg you have on the floor, point the toe. And we'll point both of our toes. Stretch the back of our legs here. Ah, feels good. All right. I wonder if our water treatment plant has flooded. I'll have to keep that, I'll have to check that. Because I'm enjoying some fauceted water this morning. All right, next set.
Okay.
In position, feet shoulder width apart. And whenever I squat, my knees are not extending past my toes. All right, ready? Exercise.
1,
And my butt's just tapping the bench here.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Let's finish strong. Smile.
10, 11, and 12.
Well done.
There's several towns in the surrounding area that are without water because their treatment stations have been flooded, so the pumps are out.
I do know no water. I saw no waters. And no water does not mean no water. No.
Today,
It does today. That's actually a Delaware Indian term for welcome.
oh,
Well, Nowita is. Which,
and north of Nowata is Delaware.
that's right. That's right. So speaking of water, let's get a drink real quick.
Bottled water is a hot item around here right now.
I haven't seen one for our town though, to not.
Oh, no.
Okay, good, because that water could be teeming with bacteria.
Do they have like boil orders in other states like they do here regularly?
I'm sure they do. I think it depends on whatever community you're in, because water is such a local issue. All right, Third set, let's put our, I completely got on water, forgot. Feet shoulder width apart.
We're doing squats.
Yes, ready? Exercise.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
If it starts to get hard, smile.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Well done. Well done. 3 sets in the bag. Whew.
How you feeling?
Pretty good, pretty good. It just feels good to get back into get back into my rhythm. Because when we have weather and things like that and have to put up encore episodes, it gets me out of my rhythm and out of my typical pattern or routine. There we go. That's what I was looking for. All right, give it a couple more seconds. And if you're on the, give that big stretch, get that reverse Superman stretch. Point those arms out, point those toes. Stretch your body. You can also pull your knee back like this if you're on the floor, on both sides.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right,
Last set.
last set, let's finish strong. Feet shoulder width apart, big smile on the face. Ready? Exercise.
Already? 1,
If you're doing squats, just go down and tap your butt
2,
on your chair or your bench.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more, let's finish strong.
11, and 12.
Well done. Well done. Let's get a bit of a stretch first. 13 minutes left, doing fine for time. Whew.
I think that's the cycle, though, of being consistent at working out. You have to be able to accept times there of inconsistency and not drop off altogether.
That's true. That's true.
Because this does happen. I think it happens to everybody. I don't think there's anyone that doesn't have a time of inconsistency where you really have to fight to get it done.
That's right.
Schedules, family emergencies.
And that is one thing I really enjoy about our show, Jen, is that this helps us stay very consistent with our workout. It helps me stay very consistent with my workout. And look what was presented to us that caused us to miss our workout. So working out on a regular basis last week was natural disasters and then my back. So the good thing is if that's what it takes for us to miss our workout, then hey.
Or a natural disaster.
Yeah, natural disaster. Yeah, so the thing is apparently our bar is set very high. It has to be something really big for us to not work out. So that's kind of a good example. There you go. Setting the example. So that's a very good point right there, is if you're going to miss working out, is make it something big. Make it a big deal to miss your workout, okay? What I'm saying is make it something very big in order to cause you to miss your workout. And coming home and plopping down in a chair and saying, oh, you know, if you're not watching the live show, if you're doing it after work or something, And, oh, I just don't feel like working out. Well, when you don't feel like working out, that's the best time to work out because you will feel so much better afterward. All right. Does that make sense what I was saying about setting your bar high for missing your workout?
Oh, for sure.
All right.
We could just make it, I don't feel like it.
Right.
That's not a reason not to.
Butt out back straight, elbow to your side, not pinned against. I'm going very light. Ready? Exercise.
Needs to be a scheduling thing. 2, 3,
That's why I say if you don't watch the live show with us, make sure that you work out consistently at the same time every day.
6, 7, 8, 9.
And the great thing about a consistent workout time is your body will look forward to it
12,
and get used to working out at that
13,
time.
14.
14, okay. We'll have to do a couple extra on the other side. Just going to town. All right, other arm.
Good to be back.
It is good to be back. Butt out back straight, elbow to your side, not pinned against. Flicking forward, ready, exercise.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Let's finish strong, smile.
11, 12, 13, and 14. Now you're equal.
Now we're equal. All leveled off. All right. Put your fingers behind your neck, interlace your fingers, and bring those elbows together towards your face, towards your nose, and look to the sky. Oh, that feels good. All right, let's have a nice drink of fauceted water. Freshly fauceted water. And we will get to our next set.
8.5 minutes left.
And Monday will be in the bag, in the books. All right, get in position. Butt out back straight. Yep. Ready? Exercise.
1, 2, 3,
I'm hoping it'll stay dry for a couple
4,
days
5,
so we can at least get our lawns mowed.
6, 7, 8, 9,
Finish strong.
10, 11, and 12.
Well done. All right. Other side. Get in position. Butt out back straight. Elbow to your side, not pinned against. Looking forward. Ready? Exercise.
1,
Excuse me.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Smile.
10, 11, and 12. Halfway through.
Halfway through. Interlace your fingers behind your neck. Elbows together. And look to the sky.
Any big plans?
Oh, for today?
Yeah.
I am going to wrangle up my boy, and we will probably go up to the cemetery up, the one that's kind of right off 75 and No Water Road.
Yes.
Since they usually have, I think the ceremony there is at 10.
Okay.
Or were you talking like lake plans? Oh,
No, there's no lake around here. It's all in our yards.
it's all in our yards.
No one's going to the lake around here.
Well, you see the things going around on the news about the hazards of going to the lakes
Yeah.
when they're swollen like they are now.
Yeah. People's houses are falling into them. It's not a good idea.
Yeah. All right. I decreased my weights actually Butt out, back straight. Elbow to your side, not pinned against. Looking forward, ready, exercise.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah, they talk about wake too,
9,
causing wake on the lakes.
10. Yes.
2 more.
Gonna cause more damage.
And 12.
The water is moving fast too.
Oh, really?
Fast, yeah.
Well, the other night when I was coming towards the back of towards my back door, I went around the side of my house and opened up my big gate door to change the direction of the water.
Dam.
Yeah.
Dam there.
Yeah, I did. Butt out, back straight. Ready? Exercise.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more. Let's finish strong.
11, and 12. We had a huge tarantula show up in our yard.
Oh, really? Like an actual tarantula?
Wow.
Ooh, did you catch it?
No, we just left it out in our yard.
Did you pick it up?
No, it was really big, like creepy kind of big, like
Like
monster.
Facebook post worthy that didn't get posted?
Probably.
Actually, tarantulas, I don't think they're not poisonous to us at all.
No, they'll eat a lot of the bugs that are coming up out of a lot of those, so we left them.
Good thinking. All right, let's get our 4th and final set in. This is the 4th set, right? Yeah. All right.
Right.
With the help of Chili Cheese, our studio cat. Ready, exercise.
1, 2, 3,
She's helping you count.
4, 5, 6.
And once again,
Telling on you.
Telling.
7,
if you're doing an alternate,
8,
if you're doing the overhead version of this,
9,
you should be resting. You should be doing it with us this time
11,
and resting the next.
and 12.
Well done. All right. Other side. I'm sorry. Butt out, back straight. Elbow to your side, not pinned against. Looking forward. Ready. Exercise.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7,
Smile.
8,
Almost there.
9, 10, 11, and 12. Job.
Well done. Well done. All right. Are we ready for some neck?
Okay.
Now let's interlace our fingers real quick and stretch. One last tricep stretch. Well done. All right. All right, for our neck, we just simply stick if you're new here, we stick our chin out and we tighten up all that's down here. Yeah. You said you were noticing some improvements there, right?
Yeah, it reaches further down and into my shoulders. She's got a minute 54.
Okay. So let's go ahead and get this started. Ready? Exercise.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Well done. Well done. All right. It is so nice to be back. Absolutely wonderful to be back. Okay, it's another one in the bag. Memorial Day, Measurement Monday, May 27th, 2019 is in the bag. Give yourself a pat on the back. It's a Fit Victory. Every time we come together and we work our bodies, it's a victory, okay? Now, this is probably the most difficult thing you've done today, so let your day be gravy. And actually, most of you are probably off work. However, if you are off work, please take some time, take a moment to consider the men and women that have given their life, made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. And if you are working, then, well, have a great day. And go ahead, Jen, sorry.
So are we.
So are we, yes, so are we. So have a great, wonderful day today, and have a great Memorial Day, and we will see you tomorrow.
See ya.